Hello, my name is Rachel and this is my channel, The Girl with the Pilates Mat. Welcome to class today. We are doing a standing Pilates workout with weights. I've decided to go a little bit heavier today, so if you're happy to do that, you want to be using around 2 kilograms, 4-pound weights. All right, if you don't have weights, you'll still be able to do the entire workout. So you do what works for you. All right, so if you're ready, let's begin. Okay, so let's start standing with those feet parallel, just underneath those hips. And then I want you to just roll the shoulders back and down, tummy muscles in, so we really are going to be using the core today. Starting off nice and simple, I want you to turn the palms of your hands to me and then turn them the other way. All right, so think of the rotation happening at the top of the arm in the shoulders. So we're going to turn and turn, turn and turn. Good. And 3, and 2, and 1. Now keep them facing forward, little biceps, up and down, up and down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Well done. Turn the palms towards the thighs. Little lift out and down. So it's just a warm up. Out and down. Out and down. Out and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Roll those shoulders up, back and down. All right, now we're going to go back to biceps, but we're going to add a little bend of the knees. So we're going to bend. And 2. Heels stay down. 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9, one more, and 10. Very good. Now I want you to go back into that knee bend position and bring the weights up so you can feel your biceps working. Okay, and then we're going to stay down there, tummy's in, but we're just going to open out and back. So you're going to go out and back. And the idea is to keep those elbows right next to your body. Good. So you're going out, really feeling the squeeze of the shoulder blades. Good. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. And come up. Now I'd like you to step wide. All right. And have your legs turned out. So almost ballet style. All right. We're going to keep that nice straight back because we're going to make sure that we are osteoporosis safe for those that have it. You're going to bring your hands in front and we're going to do biceps with a plie. Good. 2. Let's try and do 10. And 3. You go as low as you're comfortable going. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, stay down on 10. Little pulses here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I want you to sway over to this side. Good. Arms go down, up, and come back. Then you go the other way. Down, up, and center. So we go over, bicep curl, come to center. Over, bicep curl, and center. And now you're just going to go side to side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come over to this side. 10 curls. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go over to the other side. Here we go. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Come down with those little plies. Now you're going to bring your arms to here. All right, now we're going to do that external rotation. Reach out, come back and close. So stay as low as you can. Open. Now reach out. So they're reaching up and a lift. It's really working the arms and the back. Open, reach up and down. Good. Open, reach up and down. Open, reach up and down. Keep that going. I know it's hard. I'm out of breath already. Good. Open. We'll do 2 more. And open, reach out and back. Well done. Come on up, give those legs a little shake out. Okay, so I'm just going to go sideways. You can see what we're doing. So I want you to have your left foot forward, your right foot back. And I want both feet slightly turned out. Okay, but check your hips are facing forward. And then we're going to just leave the weights down for this one. It's still going to be using the weights, but we're not using the arms. So we're using the extra weight to make those legs work a little harder. So you're lunging forward, knees going over that toe. So it's going out on that diagonal line. And then come back. And bend and up. Bend and up. So I want you to go as low as you can without lifting the heel. All right, so that's really working the leg, the glutes, your balance. Good. And up. And up. We'll do 2 more. Very good. Remember that position. We will come back to it, but let's go do that on the other side. So turning out, and then think of hips going forward, and then we're just doing a little lunge. And you can start off small, make it bigger. Obviously the weights add a little more resistance to the movement. So you're really trying to keep that knee going forward over the toes, keep that turn out. That's what works your bottom muscles. Good. That's it. We're going to do 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Come up, switch back to the first leg. So same position. So turning out, we're going to bend that front leg this time, and we're going to do a hinge forward from the hips. Okay? And then you're just going to hold your weights in front of you, close to your chest, and you're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. So as you lower, you're lunging forward, but we're hinging at the hip level. All right, now I want you to add the straightening of the leg as you come up, bending as you go down, going as low as you can. All right, that's it. And down. It's quite a tricky movement. Really good for strengthening your bottom muscles. Up and down. Up and down. 3, 2, 1, come down. Now you're staying down there. You're going to let the arms come down, tummy muscles in, and you're going to draw the arms back. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Draw the elbows back, keep them back, and then extend triceps. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and come down. Well done. Should we do that on the other side? Okay, so hopefully you're really feeling that in the bottom muscles. All right, so a lot of this is strengthening the back of the body. Very, very important for us. All right, so we're going to lean forward and then hinging at the hips, and we're going to bring those weights to our chest, elbows out. And then you're going to start to lift up, straightening the leg, and then bend, hinge back down. The more you can see, you can feel in your body, the lower you go with that hinge down. As you come up, you really feel those bottom muscles working. But just do what you can. Make it challenging, but still doable. If you sweat, don't worry. That's what we're meant to do. It's all part of having a healthy body. Good. Up and down. Up and down. I think we've got 2 more. Up and down. Let's stay down and then bring the arms down. So staying in that position, draw the arms back. We're doing 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the elbows back. Think about really drawing your shoulders down, tummies in, and then extend triceps. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Well done. Come on up. Super. All right, so come back to facing front. Let's do a little bit of balance work now. Okay, so what we're going to do is just lift the leg. So this in Pilates is called a single leg lift. This is the vertical version. So you're going to have your foot just out in front. Now we're going to use coordination as well. All right, so opposite arm or bicep curl as the leg lifts. So it looks like this. 1, 2, joining in when you can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, changing sides. So pop that foot out. Take a moment to really think about your abdominals. All right, here we go. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Come back in. Now take this leg to the side. Opposite arm and leg. So you can put this hand on the hip if you wish. And I want you to keep your legs straight. So both legs are straight. And we're just lifting from the side of the hip, lifting from the shoulder and down. Lift and down. Lift and down. Lift and down. Good. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Changing sides. So reset the body, reset the core, tummy muscles in. Here we go. 9, 8, 7, 6. You can really feel the side of the waist working where that leg is lifting. Good. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Give those legs a little shake out. Okay. So let's bring our arms to here, rotate out, all right, and then we're going to step out and back. Step out and back. Don't worry if you make any noise, but the idea is you're trying to step out softly. Obviously you are weight bearing, very good for your bone mass, bone density. Good. 2, 1. Bring your arms down. Roll the shoulders out because we're going to go the other way. All right, here we go. Stepping out. 2. We're only doing 8 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done. Bring the arms down. Roll those shoulders out. I'm going to go back to this position. Sideways. We've got our left foot in front and our right foot is behind us. Heel down actually. Okay, and let's have our feet parallel. This is going to make it more challenging to balance. Okay, and then just going to roll those shoulders back and we're going to do a little dip down. So we're dipping down and up, down, ooh, and up, down and up, down and up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stay there, step that back foot back a little more. Give yourself a little stretch there. Tummy muscles in. And now hinge forward. Hinge forward, hinge forward. Let the arms come forward. Let them just hang for a moment. Now what you're going to do is take your arms out to the side but slightly back. So not directly out to the side. Think of going slightly behind you. Yes. And 2. And 3. Shoulders down and 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. One more 10. Very good. Come on up. Change sides. So you can dip much lower. I'm just doing it sort of halfway today. All right, so here we go. Dip down. And 2. And 3. Those that want to work a little harder, you have the option to take your knee to the floor. You can make it smaller as well, if that's too much. And we're going to go 3, 2, 1. Stay there, step back with that back foot. So you're in a lunge. Hinge forward at the hips. Ribs in. All right, and same thing, drawing back. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Well done. Come on up. Bring the arms up to here and to finish. 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those weights down, just pop them to one side. And let's just come into our standing position. Let's bring this arm up. Nice little stretch over. Lift and down, other arm up. Side stretch over. And down again, up. Hand over. Lift and down. And up. Over. Lift. And down, deep breath in, lift the arms up. Exhale. Lifting up. Exhale. One more, up. Exhale, and as you bring those arms down, let's lift this leg up. Little hug into the chest. And take it down. Little hug into the chest. And take it down. Up. And down, last one, up and down. Just give yourself a little shake and you're all done, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. So that was your 20-minute standing workout with the weights. I do hope you enjoyed it. Please do press the like button and don't forget to subscribe and join our wonderful well-being community. All right, so have a lovely day. Take care. And I'll see you soon. Well done, everyone. I am still here because this is also a live stream. So if you're here and you want to have a chat, now is your time. Thank you so much for being here today. There was about 100 of you doing that session. I'm just going to get myself in focus. There we go. And see who's here. So if you've got any questions, you want to say hello, then please do. If you need to go, totally understand. Quick note for everyone. This is day 1 of this week's playlist. That's April week 4. All right, so you've got lots of sessions coming up. So make sure you come back tomorrow on that playlist and see what's there tomorrow. There's a new video out on Wednesday for you. That's a short video, nice 10-minute video. And we'll be back live on Friday. And on Friday, I'm going to be doing a no flexion Pilates mat workout. So that is good for everyone because a lot of the workouts I do where there's no flexion, we do work a lot on the back muscles and the core. So very good for everyone. But it's also because I do have a community of people within this community who have osteoporosis or osteopenia. And so I'm also doing it as a request for them. All right, so come see me on Friday for that. And yeah, let's just see who's here today. So I want to say hello to Cheryl in Virginia. Hello, Cheryl, lovely to see you. I know you're going to do this session later, so I do hope you enjoy the session. Many of you wanted to know where Boo was because my dog is normally here, but she got a little injury today. We live near the south coast, and where we live, there's a lot of chalk and a lot of flint. And she's cut her paw on some flint, so she's had to go to the vet with Kerwin. So hopefully she's all good. We will see her later, I am sure, or I will see her later. I'll keep you posted. How did you do last week? Did you enjoy the 20-minute sessions? I had 7 for you last week, as I'm trying to work out lengthwise what you guys like, which is why we're 20 minutes today. But if you have a preference, do let me know. I also ran a vote on my Ko-fi page, where that poll is now closed. But that was about what day of the week is best for you to get updates from me. On my Ko-fi page, which is my creator page, it's separate from YouTube. But that's where all my kind of inner YouTube family, if you like, that's where people go who want to support me financially by making a donation. All the donations, whether they're direct here on YouTube or they are through Ko-fi, they all go to funding this channel. So that's the lights, all this technology which you can't see in front of me, the camera, everything that we have to do in order to get these videos out for you, those are all funded by you. So that's why I really do call this a community channel. I don't put a paywall in, sorry. I don't have an app. Lots of people tell me I should, but I do really want to keep this channel free so that everyone has the access, and I rely on your goodwill to support me, knowing that that's why I'm doing it. So if you can join our Ko-fi community, you'll see at the top of the chat here, I have put the link. It would be lovely to have you. But anyway, the results of that were overwhelmingly that people wanted an update on a Friday. So every Friday, I will post an update on Ko-fi. There's often exclusive news on there that I don't share on YouTube, and often I'll put the playlist on there first so people get an idea of what's coming up the following week. And it goes out on a Sunday, generally on YouTube. Wonderful. So let's see who else is here. I want to say hello to June Kowalczak. Lovely to see you, June. Glad to see you've got good weather. It's also 20 degrees here. I don't know if you can see, but the sun is really shining out there. So it's a lovely, lovely day. Sorry to hear you're not feeling well. I hope you stay nice and cool, June. Relax as much as you can and come and see me again when you're better. Hello to Leotie. Lovely to see you, Leotie. Says, hello, Rachel. I look forward to working out with you. I've missed a couple of Mondays. Yes, I really miss seeing you as well. But I really needed a break because the live streams, doing this live is really hard work because I don't have a team of people around me. I'm just here in the studio on my own, operating all the gizmos. I've got tech everywhere. It's quite hard work, but I love doing it, as you know, but occasionally I just need a little rest. But I'm back now, so I'll be here next Monday. Next Monday is the first Monday of the month, and I always promise that Monday to our seniors. So next Monday will be standing Pilates for balance, strength and coordination. It's a real favourite with my seniors who watch the channel. So that's what we'll be doing next week. That will be a fairly short video, probably a 20-minute one. And then those of you that like to work harder and prefer the purer Pilates, that's generally something that I do on a Friday. So Fridays, if you're strong, you're very familiar with your movement, you're very familiar with your body and managing any injuries or conditions you have, Friday is a great one to do. It goes out live at 10, which of course, if it doesn't work for you for your time zone, you can pick it up later that day. It will be up on the channel that day, all right? So do check out Fridays if you like to work a little harder and you like exercise that is complex and challenging in lots of different ways. Good morning. Hello to Mary Margaret Seagrace. Hello, Mary. Really lovely to see you today. Thank you very much for your donation, much appreciated. Hello to Belinda, lovely to see you, Belinda. Marina Clarick, hello to you. I know you're at work, so I hope you enjoy this session, and I've missed chatting to you too, Marina, so lovely to see you here. But I'm back now, so we can chat every week. Hello to Anne Pappas, lovely to see you, Anne. I know you're over in South Africa. Anne says, that was perfect because my right SI joint has been sore, so there are some moves and stretches that I have to be careful with. Yep, I get that, Anne, so yes, be very careful. But we didn't really work much around the SI joint today, so I tried to keep it really linear and straightforward because I was being mindful of people with osteoporosis, and if you've got osteoporosis, there's no flexion, and rotation's really not something you want to be doing, particularly with like big weights. And sudden movement especially. So we kept it very linear, very simple today. So I'm really glad that worked for you, Anne. Robin Newcomb, hello Robin, lovely to see you. Robin says, hello Rachel and everyone, missed the start, busy in the garden, so I'm going to do this later. Super Robin, well, enjoy your time in the garden. Tracy Waltman, hello Tracy, lovely to see you. And Tracy says, hello Global Pilates Pals from Montana, love this session. Yes, Great to hear that, Tracy. Thank you for sharing and sending you lots of love and big hugs to you in Montana. Leotie says, thank you, Rachel. I always feel inspired by these live workouts. I'd like to see more relief from back pain and back strength. Poor Boo, I know. My poor little Boo, she wasn't well. She was all bleeding from her paw at lunchtime, so hopefully she'll be good. Leotie, yes, the back pain. I don't know, have you done any of my back pain videos, Leotie? Might be good for you to try some of those. You might find one in particular works really well. Now, back pain, everyone, is so different for everybody. I do get back pain as well. Generally, it's in my lower back. And that's pretty normal for someone of my age, and particularly someone my age who's done a lot of exercise. I mean, I did hammer my body when I was a youngster because I did dance and gymnastics. I ended up giving up gymnastics to do more dance. And, you know, it's hard on the body. But I find there are certain exercises that really relieve my back, and everyone is different with those. And I've worked with hundreds, thousands probably now, of clients over the last, 15 years. And people respond differently to the movements. So it's really good if you're someone who's got back pain. If it's a sort of generalized back pain, as in you have not been diagnosed with a condition, and you must always check that first. So if you're getting severe back pain, don't ignore it. Please go and see a medical professional and just check it's not something that needs medical attention. If it does, you'll get it, and if it doesn't, then that's, you know, you've got to work with the core. But what we always find in Pilates is when you strengthen your core, and I'm sure you're so used to hearing that word, but honestly, it is such an important word, or words, strengthen your core, those 3 words, so important. Yeah, the more you strengthen all around the center of your body, the more you are supporting your back, your spine, your vertebra, all those muscles that connect to the spine. It's very important. So I always recommend everyone should do some kind of Pilates for back pain, because number one, it takes the pressure off you, because you're thinking mentally, I'm doing this to help with my back pain. Rather than I'm doing this because I want to tone my legs or lose weight or get more flexibility or whatever it may be. Yeah, sometimes it's important to focus on something that's been niggling you and just soothe it and help yourself to heal. So do check those out, Leotie. I've got lots. There's one I know that's very popular that I did a few years ago, and that's just called Mat Pilates for back pain. Very simple, but it will really help. Okay, Carla Love Bombard. Hello, Carla. Lovely to see you. Carla says, happy Monday, Rachelette. Missed you, Rachel. Hope Boo is okay. Beautiful day out today on Long Island, and I loved the 20-minute sessions. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Well, thank you very much, Carla. Oh, I'm just picturing you in that beautiful place that you live. How wonderful. So yes, I think we're sharing the weather, because it's about the same temperature over here, so pretty lovely at the moment. Junka Wowzak says, wowzers, Rachel, that was a workout. Sweaty and breathless, but that's a good thing, says June. Challenge the balance and the strength. Definitely doing this one again. Amazed how simple lunges raise the heart rate. Yeah, you know what it was, June, is because we were adding those extra weights. And also some of the positions with the feet turned out. It kind of makes your lunges slightly different, works more around the inner thigh and above the knee. And I do that selfishly because I know it's really good for my protecting my knees. So that's why I do it. But well done, June. I'm glad you enjoyed the session. Di Henderson. Hello, Di. Lovely to see you. Di says, hi Rachel, love the weight sessions. I can see a difference in my arms, and as a 78-year-old, I would love to say a big thank you. Love to Boo, and hope their injury heals very well. I hope it heals very soon. Thank you very much indeed, Di. That's really kind of you. I know that Boo will be fine. We'll take good care of her. And I'm delighted to hear that you can see the results in your body. And everyone that's listening, please take note of what Di is saying. Di is 78 and she is doing her regular exercise and she is noticing a difference. And I think some people are prone to giving up on themselves as they get older. And what I say is no. Never, never, never give up on yourself. You can always be fitter and healthier than you currently are. So it is a daily practice. It should be a daily goal to take care of yourself. All right, so well done to Di. Thank you, Di. Really lovely to hear from you. Yes, I'll let you know, everyone, about Boo. I'm sure she'll be fine. I don't think she'll be doing any long walks this week. I think she'll be resting. Sue Wood says, great session. Thank you, Rachel. Personally, I prefer the longer sessions, 30 or 40 minutes, but I'm glad to hear Boo is okay. Thank you very much, Sue. And that's noted. We will get back to doing longer sessions on a Monday. Maybe we'll do 30 minutes next week then. Then that covers everyone, doesn't it? Sue Pinto, hi Sue, lovely to see you. And yes, enjoy the session later. Alison Piercy says, hi from the Scottish borders. That was great, back to gardening now. Oh, what a wonderful life, Alison. That sounds good. I'm actually going to be out of my garden later on this evening because the weather's so nice. And I'm trying to grow some vegetables, but not doing very well at the moment. So I must attend to that. Carla Lavomba says, glad to hear Boo is okay. Yeah, I think she'll be fine. I think she will be fine. But she's going to be, oh, I can see that Kerwin's left a message. She's going to be on light duties this week. So hopefully she'll just be lying down at the back of the session on Friday, as always. Jenny V says, you do an amazing job. This was a great session today, even after a weekend of gardening. I'm really glad to hear that. Thank you, Jenny. Really glad you enjoyed it. Martine de Kerpel says, I loved it. And last week also, indeed. I did not go to my knee. I did something similar without the weights, which gave me that tension in the right hamstring last week. So no more of that now, but thank you. You're very welcome, Martine. Lovely. So we have an update on Boo, official update on Boo. So that's very good. We know she's all right. So thank you for that, Kerwin. Obviously everyone's back in the house, so that's good. I shall go and see her shortly. Tracy Waltman says, I can highly recommend Rachel's back pain sessions. They are working for me. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you very much for the recommendation as well. And Belinda says, great session and great to see you. Well, it's lovely to see you too, Belinda. So it's decided, everyone, what we will do is we'll do 30 minutes next week, but we will be standing Pilates for seniors, and that will be for balance, for strength and coordination. There won't be any weights. It will be a combination of some of my all-time most popular senior videos, okay? So that will be next Monday. JC says, I'm curious if you could post where to buy your workout attire you're wearing. Awesome session. Oh, thank you very much, JC. This is from, now I'm trying to think where I got this from, because I tend to shop around for one workout gear that is sustainably made or ethically made, because I think it's really important for us all not to buy clothes when you don't know where they're from. And what I mean by that is, this is a big thing in the UK, and I'm sure it is in most countries, but obviously I live in the UK, so I'm very aware of our take on things. We need to trace where our clothing is from. I don't want to buy any piece of clothing that has meant someone has been literally slaving away in a factory somewhere under dreadful conditions in order for me to have that piece of clothing. No. For me, I would rather pay a bit more and know that it's been ethically made, that the people who worked to make my clothing were treated well and paid properly for what they did. So I tend to shop around for companies that do that, and some of them are quite small companies. Doesn't bother me, because I think if that's what they do, I want to support them. I'm not sure where this came from, but I will do some research, and when I find it, I will post it in the posts on YouTube. All right, so look for the posts on my home channel, everyone. It's actually titled posts, and that's where I post updates on videos and little snippets of news. All right, so there you go, JC. Sorry, off the top of my head I can't think where it's from, but I'll dig around. I'm sure I've got the details somewhere. Okay everyone, so that's it for today. I will be back the same time next week with our standing Pilates for seniors, and I will also be back on Friday with a live, which is a mat Pilates workout with no flexion. So that's going to be really good for everybody who needs to work on the strength of their back, to work on back extension, to work on spinal mobility in this movement going backwards, which is most of us, because we're all over a computer a lot of the time, right? But the idea is it came from a suggestion for some of our fans who have osteopenia, osteoporosis. So it'd be very safe for people who've got osteoporosis. So that's the idea of it. It's a no flexion workout. So that's on Friday. And don't forget, this is day 1 of this week's playlist. So go and check out this week's playlist. All right. That's it for now, everyone. So take care of yourselves. Have a lovely week, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.